A new video today on my week 6 of Smile Direct Club. I'm at work again, so on my phone. So my week. Wait, am I on week 6? Let me look. Sorry, grossness. Week 5. Okay, I'm on week 5. Never mind. And so my week 3 and 4. Oh wait, no, I have to be on my week 6. My week 4 or 3 and 4 I did in my last video, and so my week 5, I had in for like I want to say like 5 days, maybe less than that, and they weren't very tight. It was definitely just the front part, and I ended up losing the case somewhere in my vehicle, I think. And so I just decided to go on to the next week after that, because I didn't want it to go back into place, and I didn't want to skip a step or anything like that. Which is definitely not what you're supposed to do, because you're supposed to go the amount of time that they tell you. And obviously I couldn't do that. Plus, in my mind, if it wasn't very tight in the beginning part, it wouldn't be too bad to switch to the next stop, or next sets. And I mean, it was tight. There's definitely, they were working on the front teeth again, because the last week they were working on the front teeth, and then the week before that they were working on the side teeth. My teeth, again, don't close correctly. For a little bit it did close correctly, and I didn't have to like have issues with that, like with eating. Again, now it's like these teeth over here, when I try to eat, it's just like it's just like awkward rather than regular chewing. I guess. That's as best as I can describe it. I believe I'm on week 6. I would have to look at my stuff. I'm on week 2 of my second one. Yeah, that's definitely week 6. And it's almost the end of this week, so next Tuesday I'll be switching on to my week 7, which it would technically be 7 and 8, because my last ones for the month end up being for 2 weeks. I'm going to go to Tuesday, even though I've had these in since Saturday. A little bit extra longer than the 7-day period, just because I want to keep on with my schedule rather than switching kind of thing. But they're easy to take off and put in. I'm really liking the changes. They are looking pretty straight. It's just, honestly, like, my teeth don't really bother me the way they look. It was more of just the tightness on my bottom teeth that were making it kind of painful. Some days where it kind of would just ache how tight they were. And I kind of was a little bit embarrassed of like smiling at these teeth right here, just because this one would be pushed back pretty far, and this one was pushed forward far, because for some reason how my wisdom teeth grew in, because they were like really serious on this side before I got them removed, it pushed all these teeth on this side to over this, like, not like seriously, but farther over to this side. So it wasn't really symmetrical because this tooth was farther over this way, pushing this one back. So that's what they're trying to fix right now. Sorry, phone. It's hard to move. But it's what they're doing right now is trying to push this one back while moving this one over and pull this one forward and this one, I don't know, maybe pushing it back a little bit or inwards so it doesn't get in the way, because I don't know if there's much room on this side to push it this way back rather than this way back. That tooth right there is kind of the only one out of place. It's more like a box now. Before it was like this kind of like a circle shape, kind of round, where these front teeth were like kind of in a triangle shape type thing. And now it's more of a square, kind of like that, which is nice. Because they don't send you more than one carrying case or chewies or pulleys or whatever, I've just been keeping it in the original bag, which doesn't really let it dry out. Yeah, month 2, week 2, which is whatever. I just rinse them out before I put them back in type thing, so they don't get all gross. I haven't really had to deal with plaque buildup on these ones. I mean, I still am not really consistent with keeping them in. Sometimes I'll keep them in for like 12 hours straight. I won't eat during that entire time, or 20 hours straight. And then sometimes I will leave them out for a couple hours. I think the goal is that your teeth don't revert back to before. And even if I leave it out for a couple hours or at night kind of thing where I accidentally forget and I put it in the next morning, I still don't feel like my teeth have moved back to their original spot or moved or shifted or anything like that. So I feel like my teeth are very easy to move, but don't move back once they have been moved, kind of thing. Because literally within a day of having the new sets in, it becomes more loose, and I don't, it's not as tight of a fit. That's how quickly my teeth move. But if I leave it out and I pop them back in hours later, I have no problem. It doesn't feel tight like when I first put them in, kind of thing, which is pretty nice. I don't recommend anyone doing what I'm doing. This is kind of just, you do what you feel like you have to do. And I've never been consistent with anything. That's just me. But anyone else, you should really follow the rules. And that's like, definitely don't follow what I'm doing. But yes, this is my week 6. And that's all. Have a good day. Bye.